different type of video, but apparently I'm not alone. Hey, I have friends
Yeah.
apparently. What is life? Well, not in front of us. Well, on the other side,
I'm here.
we have PokemonTrainerOrange, coach of the Seattle Superiors, I believe, right?
Yes, Seattle
Okay,
Superiors.
alright. So, this is a different type of video that I'm planning on doing, like, for these, next few matches that are coming up. Like, which, by the way, this one, we're going against the Miami Overheats, or dRift. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, he's got a pretty threatening team, and we're just gonna go through them one by one, and I'm just gonna see, like, how can we possibly deal with them. So, yeah. So,
Well, first mon.
yeah.
Well,
Okay. I'll just say what it is. I'm gonna go, let's do Tornadus T first. Let's do Tornadus T.
alright then.
So, isn't this thing like,
Is like,
this thing's like terrifying, honestly. Of course it is. It's a Tornadus T. It was Ubers
yeah,
at
I
one
have
time.
bad luck.
It was Ubers at one time. Oh my god.
This
Alright.
thing is actually stupid broken. Like, with Hurricane, to have decent special attack stat and attack stat, so you can run mix, U-turn for Regenerator, now gets access to Defog.
Of
Really
course.
good moves like Knock Off, Heat Wave. You don't want to run Hurricane, you can run Air Slash. I mean, it's just terrifying all around.
You know, I want you to know, I forgot that Tornadus T got defogged for a second. I'm just like, oh fuck me.
I know, I forget it too, because,
Cause you don't see defog
Salt
that
Blast.
often. You don't see defog that often. You only see like racket
don't.
spin.
I mean, I saw Defog Moltres last night, so I don't know what.
Ah, okay, never mind then.
I don't
Okay.
even know what.
Alright. I also kind of forgot that Tornadus gets Heat Wave as well. And that was the Pokedex on my phone making that noise just now. I am sorry if you heard that.
I just heard a Skira!
You're just like, ah! Also, I didn't tell Orange this, but just now I recorded an episode of Dark Rising Nuzlocke, and I want you to know I had the worst time trying to catch a Thundurus. It took me like over 15 minutes just to catch that one Pokemon. And I already lost the Nuzlocke. The Nuzlocke was over, so I'm just like, screw the rules, I'm done. I'm just gonna catch this thing and move on. But I don't know. If that signals what's gonna happen in this match, I'm not looking forward to this. Anyways, let's see. Some other moves that I can get. I just looked at it and it can apparently get Hammer Arm. What the?
Never seen that before.
I've never seen it either because Tornadus T is supposed to be the fastest Pokemon on Earth, but it's not. So, hey, you do you. Okay, so
Oh,
what
God.
do I have on my team to counter this thing?
Okay, on this thing, you have a freaking Magnezone.
Yeah, I have
Like,
Magnezone.
you run a Solvest
I have a
Magnezone.
Magnezone.
You have
Yeah, I guess that works. Assault Vest Magnezone.
of Empoleon. You technically have P2 as well.
It's actually effective this week, so I can actually bring
you
you if
ha-
I want now.
I mean, you have like 4 checks to it.
There we go. All right.
The
Okay.
Magnezone works wonders here.
Yeah.
Please Scarf Landorus.
Raikou. There's that. And then,
Or leftovers.
oh yeah, that works too. Yo, actually, I'm looking at his team, and oh, I was gonna say, never mind. I was gonna say Calm Mind Raikou kind of beats this entire team, except then I looked at Nidoking, which we're gonna look at in a few minutes after this next Pokemon. So
After
like,
Circuitry.
yeah,
Ooh,
next
God.
one, Circuitry. This thing, broken special attack stat. Broken special attack stat. What is this thing's
absolutely
special
broken.
attack? What is this thing's special attack? Like 180 or something?
Yeah, let me check that. I actually should have turned it up. Okay, that. Ooh, God, it looks high. 73.
God.
But if you have Beast Boost onto special attack,
Yeah, the beast boost is a
Sick.
problem. Oh my
is it
god.
bad enough? This thing runs either Choice Scarf or Tail Glow.
Fuck me.
This is.
Okay, I want to check right now. Does this thing get Focus Blast? Does this thing get Focus Blast? I need to
Hidden
know.
Power Fighting.
Oh my god, dear lord. Ah, if he's gonna run that
Hidden Power Ground.
just to get Porygon 2, I'm literally gonna be done with life. No balls. I'm literally just gonna. Oh my god. Yeah, I looked at my draft and it's not the best. I just realized. Yo, I'm coming for the. Yo, season 2, I'm coming for that Kieran Black.
Yeah, sorry, I'm franchising.
Okay. Anyways, let's see. Doesn't this thing get Energy Ball as well?
So it gets Energy Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Discharge, the Hidden Power Fire, Hidden Power Ice, etc.
Yeah.
And Signal Beam. Thunder Wave. Z Hypnosis is a thing.
Does he have a Psychium Z though?
Let me check, because his Z users aren't on the dock, I think.
Oh wait, it actually doesn't matter because well, you can use.
It is.
Okay. All right. Dear God, this is only gonna make me even more stressed. There's no way I'm gonna see Power Whip on this thing though. Like the 83 attack. Good God. No, it's not even 83. It's 89.
I mean, that's so good.
I mean, you never know. You never know. You can potentially run mixed on it. I don't know. Oh boy. Now we're gonna go on. Wait, actually, we haven't talked about what counters this thing. So obviously, Scarf Lando. Yeah, Scarf Lando.
I wouldn't switch it into the thing.
Yeah,
Because this thing is
obviously it's not a safe
PPIs.
switch in. Obviously it's not a safe switch in. But what else could counter it then?
Your team, I could see AV Magnezone again.
There's that. All right.
Plus his HP Ground, which he's not taking you out with that.
Yeah.
At least not with Insult Vest, unless he specs.
Yeah, definitely. Oh God, Specs. No. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. Just watch. I'm gonna die. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to what I believe is one of the best Pokemon in Draft League format. Isn't it? Like Nidoking,
It is.
right? Oh my god. This thing is one of the
Hard.
Like this move pool is stupid. This move pool is actually stupid. This move pool. He's so
Nidoking gets everything.
Yeah, he's so versatile. He gets like Thunderbolt. He gets Earth Power. Well, Earth Power Sludge Wave you should expect. Ice Beam though. He gets Flamethrower. Hello? He gets the Bolt Beam coverage, bro. I'm not ready. He gets Focus Blast too.
Sheer Force is a terror
Yeah, no
to
kidding.
face.
And what's crazy is that he could even run a mixed set, because people do run Earthquake. I actually ran a completely physical Nidoking before. Although, I don't think that people would actually do that, because then its moveset is like severely limited then.
I'm thinking Scarflander to do with this thing.
Yeah, but then again, no safe switch in. Anything is catching the work. Oh my gosh.
P2.
Yeah. Porygon
Dude.
2 is probably like the only best bet against this thing. Like, Porygon 2 is like important. Important for this thing. Assuming this thing doesn't run Focus Blast. And
Actually, I can
even then I can still like try and stall him out of his Focus Blast with recovering.
Let me just check this. Nidoking versus Porygon 2.
Oh god. Like, assuming it's Life Orb, Modest, and then Focus Blast. Because I don't use calcs during battles, which some people have heavily advised me to do so. So, hey, what do
Let
you
me
know?
just check.
What do you know?
Sludge Waves don't do that much. Jesus.
I'm like, if I run a completely specially defensive set, then what would be the thing going for it?
You might not be happy to hear this, but I'm doing some calcs right now. If you are max Spadef, like max Spadef, max HP,
Yep.
gets a higher roll, is doing about 52% to you.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
Special attack, Timid. If he's freaking Modest, I don't know what you're
Yeah,
gonna do.
I need to take out that Nidoking immediately. Like, there's no question about it. There's no question about it. You have to take out that Nidoking.
Max too.
Yeah, you have to.
Max,
Right.
he's doing an over half.
Yeah, literally, I technically have no counters to this thing. Technically, I have no counters.
Doesn't have Focus Blast.
Does it really not get Focus
What
Blast?
this thing? It does.
Oh,
It does. I just checked.
shit, never mind. I was gonna say, because I swear I saw a Nidoking that used Focus Blast. So, anyways, Porygon 2, pretty much my best bet. Which means I have to bring Porygon 2. Alright, so cool. Anyways, next Pokemon. Heracross. What do you have to say about this thing?
I only have to say 2 things. He names it Tim, and I freaking love the name. That's all. It was a pain, because I respect Tim. I respect him. Okay, he played the
I see
Heracross
what you
really
did there.
well.
You respect Tim. Okay,
I do.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
There you go.
Okay. Anyways,
Sure.
I have looked at a Heracross before. I know it can run a Scarf set.
Against me, and it worked wonders.
Obviously, he can't use a Mega because, well, he didn't draft it. Go figure. But
Oh, his Mega's scary though.
he can still run a multitude of sets. Flame Orb, like I said, Choice Scarf. He can even run Choice Band if he wanted to.
He needs the speed.
Maybe he.
Well,
can,
actually, no, he doesn't.
I can even see him running sub SD.
I don't think he'll bring it. I have a Lando T, like why?
Yeah, I also have a Mega Altaria right there.
After one Dragon Dance, you outspeed the thing and you run him through.
Yeah.
You run him through. Holy shit.
Okay. All right. So Heracross, it's a minor problem, but it can be handled. Hopefully.
Hopefully it'll be handled. I mean, if you're switching into a like, let me just check defensive Lando real fast against.
Oh my God.
Lander's defensive against Choice Banded Heracross.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've heard Landorus T can take a defensive Landorus T can take a Stone Edge from a bulky band Heracross and just shrug it off. I'm pretty sure I've heard that before.
Adamant Max Attack. Let me see. Choice Band. There it is. Let me just check this thing. Plus defense. Not max defense, but okay. Let me just check Stone Edge.
Oh boy. Because, like, Stone Edge is like its best bet against.
And its Stone Edge is doing that.
Wait for it. You gotta factor in Intimidate as well.
For Intimidate, it is useless.
Okay. All right. We can handle it. We can handle it.
One, but you have to keep in mind, Stone Edge is a high crit move.
Oh, right.
Little known fact.
Which then, if he crits, the calc would say, because I don't have a calc up right now. It would say.
Oh God.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Just hearing
God.
that, I just hear that. I'm just like, oh
63.
shit. Oh.
53 to 63.
Oh. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's actually not as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna
It's
be
with
more.
Intimidate too. If it's without Intimidate, let me just.
Wouldn't it be like the same? Because like.
But that doesn't matter, dude. If you get crit twice, you're dead.
Jesus Christ. Next thing you know, I'm running Landorus T with Roost. If it even can get Roost, I don't know.
No, it doesn't. Rest Lando T, dude.
Well, shit. Okay, alright. Next Pokemon. Alomomola. This thing, isn't it like a wall? A UU wall.
Okay, this thing is basically, it goes along with Tornadus. It's like a regenerator core. So, this thing, every time it switches out, it gets a third of its health back, and it's a wall. Boom. I want to kill you, myself wall. Like, if I just look at Alumomola's stats right now. Generator. It's 165 HP. Defense. and base 40 in defense. But this thing is a physical wall.
Okay.
Switch into Lando T.
All right. So
Rocky
now.
helmet.
Oh snap! Rocky helmet. Wait for it.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna do some calcs versus You're
Okay,
a defensive Lando T set.
While you do that, I'm
Defensive.
just gonna think of what in my head, like what could possibly counter this thing. I'm thinking AV Magnezone again.
AV Magnezone again.
AV Magnezone again. It is. Raikou could come in as well. Tangela can actually wall this thing, and it can get a toxic.
But cannot. No, it cannot. No, it cannot.
Oh really?
And knockoff is gonna render Tangela useless. I'm sorry.
Shit. Completely forgot about knockoff.
Surprisingly, it gets knockoff. I don't know how it can knock off anything, but it can.
Literally just remembered it can get knockoff. Oh my god. Okay.
Let's see. This thing's mainly a Wish Passer, though, so you'll see, like, Wish, Protect, Scald, and whatever else. But here's something I'm gonna suggest. I set up on in front of this Alomomola with a Calm Mind sub Suicune. What I noticed is he runs, like, Toxic, and he's gonna try to Toxic you, and I sub on that Toxic turn. He has no way to get rid of that.
No way to get rid of that. So
Yeah, he has switch out.
So basically, Calm Mind Raikou would be my best bet.
Sub Calm Mind, not
Sub
leftovers
Calm
Calm
Mind.
Mind. Sub Calm Mind.
Sub Calm Mind. Right.
I'd say T-Bolt.
T-Bolt, HP Ice. I would say HP Ice to deal with Nidoking.
Yeah, HP Ice.
And then what would be my last move? Would it
Sub Calm Mind, HP Ice, T-Bolt.
Oh yeah, true. Never mind. So yeah, that's the entire set. Okay, so yeah,
He's on that
Alomomola
later.
we can deal with. While I get the next Pokemon on screen, we're going to just talk about Pyroar.
Hey.
I don't know. Let's just talk
Pyroar.
about it. Hello, Pyroar.
What Pyroar does?
Uh,
You should know what Pyroar does, dude.
Specs, Scarf, all I can think of.
Specs every time. Specs.
every single time.
This thing's respectable for tier 5, dude.
Yeah.
Special attack base 109 and speed 106. It's amazing to have stats above 100 when you're tier 5.
Yeah. No kidding.
Literally murder stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking against your team. Specs Fire Blast doing a lot to Empoleon. We're going to test that in a second, but it's completely walled by Jellicent.
Completely walled by
Dark Pulse.
Jellicent. It can get.
Unless it has Dark Pulse.
I imagine he's gonna run that. I imagine he will run that.
I'm gonna check that against Jellicent.
Because I feel like Specs, Dark Pulse, that has to do a lot of damage to Jellicent. I imagine that does a lot of damage.
Max. I want to check Modest.
Modest, oh dear lord. Survey says.
Survey is cooking up results. Jellicent. I love Jellicent.
I love Jellicent too, not gonna lie.
Max Spadef. Spadef against Dark Pulse. Not Bold, but Impish, I think. Not Impish. That's not the right name, true. Hidden Power Grass, and that's doing nothing to Max Jellicent. But let me check Dark Pulse. To do more.
Like, Dark Pulse is just like a bit base power, like, more, right? A bit more base
Pulse
power.
is a roll to 2-hit KO. So it's 44 to 51.
Okay then. Okay. Alright.
He's Max Modest.
Alright, so.
Thanks, by the way.
Great for that. Alright. Now, here. Okay, wait. Actually, I just realized. I just remembered. Girder can, Mach Punch this thing. Doesn't this thing have, like.
Girder can Mach Punch this thing, and that's why I think he's not gonna bring it.
Doesn't this thing, like, have, like, pitiful defense?
It's pitiful defense all the way. Base 72.
Oh, jeez. Alright then. Okay. Alright. Now we're gonna move on to one of the biggest threats. One of the reasons that, like, I brought Orange with me, because I honestly have no clue what to do against this thing. Mega Latias.
Now, I was spared when I faced Chris against this thing because he misclicked And my Kieran Black had cooked Ice Beam, and so he had to sack off his Mega Latios, which I considered was luck on my part. This thing is a monster, though. This thing was a monster to prep for, and it's a real monster for this team.
Because this thing, like Latios, it's so versatile. It gets Ice Beam, doesn't it get like Earthquake? Like if it really wants to run
This thing gets like a lot. Okay, so here's what it can do. It can be physical with Dragon Dance, which is less common, but that can still happen. Calm Mind with Roost and Sub. Defensive Wall, with like Psycho Shift to get rid of Toxic and stuff like that. The only thing that I think is not coming versus your team is like a Reflect type set. It'll copy your type.
Also, I just want to point out, Latios is actually the Dragon Dance one. Latios is the, well, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Both of them don't get Dragon Dance.
Oh no, Latios gets it, because I've used Latios before, but Latios doesn't. Okay, that's good enough. I can't tell the two apart, so like... Latios and Mega Latios. I think this one's bulkier, though.
Yeah, this one's bulkier. Latios is more offensive. So... Exactly.
Latios, then.
I mean,
okay.
I have Mega Altario right there, but...
You'd be very scared of that, but let me just check Mega Latios.
Hold the phone. I just looked at... Oh my god, it's such a good thing I got Porygon 2. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just looked at Porygon 2 and I think this thing walls Mega Latios. I think this thing hard walls it. Cause, well...
Let me see.
I just looked at it and I'm just like, oh god, I'm afraid.
Interesting. Versus your team, he's probably gonna bring it, but he's probably gonna like, you know, it'll be like a last thing. If he does bring it at all, which I doubt he will. I don't know what to say. Then it's gonna get bopped.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Bopped, or it's gonna be like screamed at by Mega Altaria. I don't know. It's either gonna be screamed at, you turned on. Cannon.
Yeah. Also,
like you have so many walls in the thing.
Yeah. Also, I have a gimmick that I'm thinking of bringing. Like, I can bring a, what is it? A Defiant Empoleon.
Oh yes.
I can bring Defiant Empoleon just in case he does use his defog. So,
that'll be the only reason he brings. Horn or Mega Lati is his only defog, or Donphan's is Rapid Spin, but no one cares about Donphan.
Yeah. But even so, it's still a pretty serious threat. But we'll get into that later. What?
Has coverage for
what
days.
Physical moves does Empoleon get, though? It gets Drill Peck.
Well, Empoleon gets a ton of physical moves, actually.
Oh, it gets Earthquake,
Dead serious. This thing is amazing moves. It gets things like Avalanche, Aqua Jet, Liquidation.
It has Shadow Claw.
It's Grass Knot. It's like knockoff. Rock Slide. Oh, in case you want to run that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let me just check. Natural Gift. Ooh.
Natural Gift. Yo, the gimmicks. The gimmicks are coming in. Oh my god.
Yawn. Ooh, Throat Chop.
Throat Chop. Oh god. Isn't that like
Incineroar? I don't know how it can sing, but it will sing.
I'm Polia. I don't know. That's how I can imagine it.
You could run Power Trip, dude.
A Power Trip? Isn't that like how many stat boosts that you have? Doesn't that depend on that?
Exactly. So if you get a Defiant boost,
like, see, the problem I have with that is like, hold on, I'm gonna just. It has a base power of 20, so...
20, but you... +2, that's 60 plus the +2.
Alright, very well.
Well, don't run it, but...
Yeah, I'm not running it. I'm not running it. I don't care, I'm not running it. Okay, anyways, next Pokemon. Next Pokemon we have here is Gourgeist. So, I absolutely have no clue what Gourgeist does.
Gourgeist is fun, and I faced Gourgeist plus Alamomola before and lost 5-0. Gorgeist. I mean, I would love to use it, but I hate going against it because it is a wall. Serious.
It's a
Gorgeist.
huge wall.
Okay, so Gorgeist comes in 4 forms. Regular Gorgeist, which I believe is a more defensive one.
Uh-huh.
Gorgeist Small, which is the speedier one. Which is like the attacking one.
Yep.
Any of those Gorgeist sizes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I forgot
If he
this
ran
one.
Gorgeist Small, he'd be really fast.
Okay.
Something like Gorgeist Large, he'd be really bulky.
So small Gorgeist, I'm looking up right now, has 99 speed. Am I right? Or
Exactly.
not? Okay. All right. So, exactly what does this thing do?
Mainly a defensive wall, so it has like Will-O-Wisp. It actually gets surprisingly good coverage, but it can't really use that coverage because the attacking stats are so poor unless you're running a Gorgeist Super. Mainly do is it'll try to Will-O-Wisp your physical attackers every time they try to switch in. Toxic for a Seed Bomb or Shadow Sneak. It doesn't have like a big attacking power, but it's enough to where things can set up on it. Be annoying if it starts to toxic your walls or Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll run like Leech Seed and Synthesis.
Oh god.
Annoying as well.
Okay. I'm actually thinking of cause like looking at his team, unless he leads Nidoking, like I have no safe switch into anything. And if he does lead with Gorgeist, I'm thinking of setting up a sub turn 1 because then he can't Willow me. And then just try and set up Dragon Dance from there. And I'm probably just gonna bring a physical Mega Altaria with Return and Earthquake, just to deal with Nidoking and stuff like that. Because now that I look at it, his team really does not like Mega Altaria. I look at it and he does not like Mega Altaria. Like Tornadus, like I feel like Tornadus T and Alomomola would be like the best bets against Mega Altaria with a Dragon Dance up.
Doesn't really do well against setup sweepers in general because if you weaken the Alomomola and the Torn,
that would just
things
set up,
like
that would just set up
Flyzy
the sweep.
Dragonite, you could actually just win.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Z-Fly, Dragon Dance with the Lum Barrier, Weakness Policy. Dead.
Yeah, that's
Taking notes, Brandon. Taking notes.
Just taking notes. Okay. All right. Next up, we have one that I'm really confused about, but I only know this thing because, well, its Mega is so much better than it. But Diancie is here.
Complicated as heck. So Diancie is like a defensive. Well, it's not really defensive, but it can be offensive as well. But we're probably gonna see a defensive variant. Leftovers with or it can be Light Clay. It technically sets up Light Screen and Reflect and all that. Stealth Rock Setter. I mean, he can bring a lot of coverage too. So he can bring like the Hidden Powers, Moon Blast, Diamond Storm. It has a 50% chance to raise its defense by 2.
Jesus fuck.
Actually gonna bring it because Magnezone and because of Empoleon.
So you don't see him bringing it because of Magnezone and Empoleon. Okay. So
Those things are way too big of threats versus him.
But if he does end up bringing it, I still gotta be careful of like.
You have a Lando T, so we have to remember that too.
Oh yeah, that works too. Okay. All right. So Diancie, not that big of a threat, correct?
Dawn Fan, which gets coverage like you would never believe. Ground type, so if he doesn't want to bring Nidoking, he'll probably bring this thing, but he'll probably bring both.
He would.
Fan is kind of like it runs sturdy, like the live on 1 HP.
So he basically has a free focus sash.
And then he has Rapid Spin, which you know what Rapid Spin does, and Earthquake,
Yeah.
which is probably what he'll run. And then if he's not Assault Vest, if he is Assault Vest, he's gonna be like Knock Off and
So,
which may consist of Ice Shard for Lando T.
Yep. he can bring that.
Other stuff.
Although, like, I've noticed that Donphan with Ice Shard with Intimidate on Lander's T, it is kind of relatively weak, especially if it's like a physically bulky set.
He could, and I'm saying it's perfectly possible.
Yep.
Bring like what's it called? And this is like he could bring Rock Slide, I guess, if he doesn't rely on Ice Shard.
And if he's that type
Not
of
like
guy,
that much
maybe
power.
Stone Edge.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be
See if you can hit
very
it.
fun. Still, it's really this Donphan's like really hard to break through, but I think Tangela and Sub Calm Mind Raikou with Hidden Power Ice would be fine.
I see Donphan coming though. I do. But this thing goes for a knockoff and then into like Fire Fang or something. You kind of have to figure out what its coverage is though before you go and like because like if you switch into your Tangela,
you can't just assume it's gonna be a lead set. You can't just assume it's gonna be a suicide lead.
but if he does lead with it, I suggest something like Taunt to prevent him from getting rocks up.
So would
Okay.
Drapion be a good taunter or something?
Not want to take an Earthquake.
Oh, true. So,
I have one more issue.
Oh, Jellicent, but it might lose its knockoff, or it might lose its leftovers. Good God, I cannot talk.
Be that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, Jellicent does pretty good. He's afraid of Scald Burn, so he'll go into Alamamole or whatever. He'll click Toxic, he'll do that stuff. I mean, it forces him to switch out. But there's one thing I'm worried about, and that's Weakness Policy Rock Polish Donphan.
Weakness policy Rock Polish Donphan.
That's the thing.
Well, then that means I'm gonna run Toxic on Jellicent because I don't know. It is what it is. Okay.
Item taken.
All right.
Like, I do recover Toxic.
Oh my God. All right. Last Pokemon here. Just introduce it for me. I don't want to say it.
Jirachi, the Hex Lord. And he's probably gonna bring that just to annoy the heck out of you.
Yeah, I can see him doing that.
Coverage.
I can see him doing that.
Don't worry. This thing is the causer of salt.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what this thing does. Everything.
Of course it does.
It is I mean, mainly you see Iron Head and Zen Headbutt, the physical set.
Mm-hmm.
Wish Protect, you see it with Ice Punch or Fire Punch, and with that Serene Grace ability,
Yep.
30% chance it can double to like 60.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
I feel like Magnezone can just counter it though, because, well, assuming it doesn't have Fire Punch, I think it would be good.
Ice Punch kind of deals with Dragonite and Mega Altaria, so there goes that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Jirachi with, like, I think Fire Punch just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Ice Punch. For general.
Even so, that would mean it would be walled by
And Jellicent.
Jellicent, assuming it doesn't have Thunder Punch. This thing gets all the punches.
P2, assuming you can run it defensive and it doesn't have Drain Punch.
Oh, right. Drain Punch. I ran Drain Punch Jirachi before.
It's really fun.
My God. Alright. So...
If you bring like offensive Jirachi, that could be a problem, but...
Oh boy.
Ooh, another thing to keep in mind. Adrenaline Orb.
Adrenaline Orb. Just in case he gets intimidated, correct?
Switch in case you switch in Lando on it.
Mm-hmm.
So what he can do is Adrenaline Orb, and then if he has Calm Mind, he'll go for that.
Oh,
And then he'll go for HP Ice and kill half your team. It's literally like a heat set. It works.
Wow.
I know tease. I run Adrenaline Orbs. Like, I run the Adrenaline Orb Victini or Finny or something like that.
That's wild.
You get the +1 speed boost. And I can sweep with it.
Wild. Okay. Alright. Now that we went through all of dRift's Pokemon, what exactly should I bring against him? Obviously, Porygon 2 is a must. Magnezone, I feel like it would be a must as well.
Porygon 2, you can bring Magnezone and you can bring Jellicent. Is obviously there to deal with if Pyro is locked into Hyper Voice.
Girder.
Torn becomes an issue. If Alamamola becomes an issue, and potentially can also switch into Jirachi depending on coverage.
Dear Lord. Oh my.
Switch into Diancie, assuming it does not have Earth power.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So you actually switch into a lot of this team.
Oh my.
Is you need to keep that Magnezone healthy.
Oh boy. I can't
Yes.
just recklessly use it. Oh my gosh. Like
You cannot be
thing-
like me and switch it in.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
Okay.
Heat Wave thinking, I can take this.
Nope. Oh my gosh. I'm actually terrified of this team. Like, Tornadus T, Xurkitree, Nidoking, Mega Latias, Jirachi. He has so many threats. Even non-fan would be a threat.
Especially against your team, it's like, he can do so many different things.
I know, right?
I know you're bringing for sure is Jellicent.
Oh yes, definitely. I'm bringing Jellicent. I'm bringing Porygon 2 as well. I'm bringing Empoleon, Magnezone, Girder, Mega Altaria. I can't bring more than 6 Pokemon. Shit. This is one of those times where I wish you could bring more than 6 Pokemon, because no matter what team I build for, which, by the way, I build horribly, by the way, which is why I got Orange. Here.
Yay, I'm useful. And, let's see.
I tend to just get blown back.
I would lead with, right off the bat, just because if he has knockoff on Torn, you can get your item knocked off early, so Donphan's knockoff won't be doing that much to you. I know that a Spadef variant switches into Pyro really well, but I don't think he's bringing Pyro just because of Jellicent.
Uh-huh.
You can bring like defensive Empoleon and be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like, Jellicent will be like Taunt for Alamamola in case it tries to Toxic, Wish, Protect, any of that. That stops that completely.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet he's either going to be Knockoff or Scald. And Scald, Jellicent eats for days.
Yeah. Let's see.
And then,
See, now my question is, what would be like my best switch into Nidoking if he leads with it? Cause, well,
if he leads with it, I know for a fact that if he leads with it, he's going to be Stealth Rock or Toxic Spikes.
Stealth Rock or Toxic
Spikes
Spike?
are fun
Oh
for this team.
boy.
He'll bring Toxic Spikes because if you bring Girder, he'll be scared of Guts.
Oh, true.
But
I literally just remembered. I literally just remembered. I gotta get.
also
my...
might look at like Lando T, Magnezone, and Empoleon and think they're immune and like he won't set them up. Pretty much it. Like if you have Nidoking, I would suggest going into Lando and then switching back out to see if he has the Ice Beam. Like scout for the Ice Beam and just go into Jellicent.
Yeah.
So switch back into Jellicent.
Uh-huh.
If he has Ice Beam, you need to know.
Mhm.
Like if he's Choice Scarf for Specs, he won't be able to change out moves.
Okay. All right.
With Jellicent for free.
And I gotta get these calcs in my mind because these are going to be very useful for me.
And then
I don't know.
defensive Lando T makes sense.
Yeah, defensive Lando T. Probably what I'm gonna bring.
Us.
I do have a build. I do have a defensive Landers T build with an Impish nature. It has like Stealth Rock, Earthquake, U-turn, and Knockoff. Is there anything that you would well change?
There's a good amount to his team, so I'd run like Earthquake, Stone Edge,
You would run
Earthquake,
Stone
Stone Edge. I would because it's not my team because I don't
mean-
have luck hitting Stone Edges.
I mean, I want to get rocks up because just seeing the regenerator core there, I don't want him to regain as much HP as like they would usually get, especially the Tornadus T. That thing's like a big issue.
Stealth Rock versus things like Pyroar, Alamamola, Torn, Xurkitree, potentially even the Donphan or the Jirachi
Yeah.
could really help.
No kidding. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna bring. So defensive Lando T. It's gonna probably be the base of my team. So
Helmet, just for the Heracross, make
Yeah,
it
Rocky
regret
helmet,
clicking
Rocky
close
helmet,
combat.
Rocky helmet, just in case. Just in case he brings the close
It
combat.
goes for like, I don't know, play rough or something. I don't know why he'd run that, but he probably will.
I don't
Punish
think
for that.
Heracross doesn't get play rough,
Hits
does it?
you. It does.
Does it really?
Yes, I used it once and I missed it, and I've never used it since.
That's good.
Play rough, I swear.
Does it really? I need to look at this. I have to look. This is supposed to be
Offensive
an,
coverage.
it's gonna
It's
be
great.
an egg move, isn't it? It's gonna be an egg move. Watch. It's gonna be an egg move. It's not an egg move, surprisingly. Okay.
You can punish Jirachi for legs and headbutting you, or... So you really punish his physical attackers, like Heracross and Jirachi.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like Nargrove.
All right. Anyways, so what exactly? Lando T. So Lando T. off the list.
Magnezone.
Magnezone. Okay, what set? What set would I bring for Magnezone then?
Assault Vest, just because Assault Vest kind of stands a chance against Tornadus to switch into that. Xurkitree, if he's not running HP Ground, nothing. It's doing nothing to you.
Okay.
Pyroar, if he's locked into Hyper Voice, switches into Latias unless he's running Earthquake, which I doubt he will be.
Okay. All right. Next
Good
question.
Inspire.
Next question. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, HP Ice or HP Fire? Because, well, you know,
Either. Well,
either one works fine.
let me see actually if I'm running an AV Magnezone. Magnezone. Why is it all the way down here? Magnezone sets. Okay. Oh, we'll look at Scarf, but then I'll make it a Soul Vest. Vest. Where is it? Soul Vest. Magnezone. Nidoking. Attacker. Of course, Earth Power will destroy your soul, but no one cares about
It
that.
destroys my soul.
It's
It's like
thing is-
Nidoking's just like, I wanna eat your soul, boy. I'm gonna eat your soul. Okay.
Nice. So here's the funny thing. Okay, this Magnezone I'm looking at, max special attack. Flash Cannon are literally the exact same roll.
All right.
54 to 60 to 64.
Okay.
Which one you run? Honestly, you don't even have to run a hidden power in this scenario.
I don't even have to run a hidden power. If I did though, then I would probably run ice because it hits more things super effectively. Than
I mean, let me look at
fire would.
Latias because that might matter.
Yeah, because
That'll be the only thing you might want to run it for. I don't see why you run HP Fire though.
no, I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
come on, set.
I'm talking about. I would run hidden power ice over it. I would run hidden power ice over hidden
It's
power
ice
fire.
over fire normally, so
Yeah.
and I'm gonna run HP Fire, but
So, HP ice.
HP Ice, to be honest. I mean, excuse me, that's a early morning thing. This team. Well, let me look at Magnezo's coverage real fast.
I mean, it doesn't get that much, but it can work. It can make it work.
It'll get enough, and here's what I mean by that. So, here's the beautiful thing. Oh, we're doing this. Assault Vest. Oh, that's sad. I was gonna have you run Magnet Rise Magnezone.
Magnet Rise.
In Nidoking.
Magnet Rise. Oh my
I've done it.
God.
It's
are you
fun.
Serious. I imagine it's fun. That makes Nidoking so much less of a threat then. Correct?
It does. It makes Nidoking so much less, as long as you're not, in front of Nidoking as you do it.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to predict his switch into Nidoking. Let's see. T-Bolt, Flash Cannon. T-Bolt, Flash Cannon what?
T-Bolt, Flash Cannon.
Flash Cannon.
Maybe Volt Switch?
You probably like that momentum.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Especially with getting that slow U-turn off. But then there are times where you really don't want that slow U-turn, so... I don't know.
Or flying.
HP flying?
HP flying. For Heracross. Because that's the only thing you really can't touch, like Flash Cannon. If he's running like an Assault Vest Heracross, then he's gonna eat that for dinner.
Oh, wow. So...
I think it'll at least scare him out.
So either
Or-
Gen 8... So either HP Ice or HP Flying.
I'd run flying because it won't really matter. If he does bring Gorgeist, that's good on him, but
Yeah,
checks the Gorgeist.
You know what? Now that I look at it, I think that's so much better of what I was thinking. Because I'm thinking, oh, Ice, it's so much better of a coverage move. Oh, wait, Flying is right there. Okay.
Like, well, another thing you should be really cautious of is Mirror Coat Alamamola,
Oh, dear lord.
which if you Thunderbolt and then he Mirror Coats, it'll leave him revengeable, but it'll be a dead Magnezone. Unless you
Yeah.
have your Sturdy intact.
Which, no one brings Sturdy Magnezone. Nobody brings Sturdy Magnezone. I mean, I could bring it. I could bring it if I wanted to. Just to bluff
Bring
the...
Magnet Pull. Just
Yeah,
because, like, Fire Punch, if he has it, and you're gonna get flinched to death, and that's health on Magnezone that you don't really want taken away. So, like, I'd run Sturdy, just because in case of Nidoking, like, half, and you need to kill off the Nidoking, you can let, if Magnezone's done its job, Sturdy, Flash Cannon to kill it.
Oh, snap. So...
You don't need Magnezone, that's what you can use it for.
Alright. I'm trying to take all of this in. Good God. Okay.
Okay, God, I'm a tough team builder.
Big yikes. Okay. So
I should mention that.
So I gotta gen a HP flying Magnezone with Thunderbolt. Okay, hold on. Thunderbolt. Okay.
Volt Switch, HP Flying, Flash Cannon.
HP flying and Flash Cannon. Okay. With a defensive build, so Assault Vest can work. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what would I bring next? Would I bring? I don't think I would. I don't think I would bring Empoleon, right? Would I bring Empoleon?
See a Shuckaberry set working, but other than that, I don't really see much. I mean, Jirachi, unless he's Thunder Punch. You wall Diancie unless he has Earth Power. Unless he has Earthquake. You wall the, you kind of wall the Pyroar too, unless he's Specs, and in that case you should be screaming for mercy.
That's great.
You kind of wall Torn unless he has Superpower,
Oh my.
which is something he can do. So I
Right.
doubt he is.
Right.
By circuitry, so
Bye circuitry. Oh boy. Alright, so
Oh.
Empoleon doesn't seem like it's gonna come in. Porygon 2, it's required. Let's be honest.
is a must.
It's required. It is required. It's a literal...
It is a literal must, because if I check Pyroar onto the Porygon 2, check Porygon 2 versus the defensive, but we're running Spadef, so 252 max Spadef, max HP.
You know, what I do is spam 2 into the damage calc, just so, like, it maxes out, because it just goes to 252 automatically if it's over it. I just spam 222.
Just
2222 at least. Okay. Anyways, carry on.
kind of wall Pyroar. I mean, if Specs modest Fire Blast doing up to 41, if he crits you though,
Oh boy.
at 52 to 61. But that's if he crits you.
I gotta remember knockoff is a thing.
Knock us something on Alamamola. Knock us something on Torn. Knock us something on Heracross.
Dear lord. Knockoff is something on Donphan.
Yeah, knock us something on Donphan.
Yeah. So
much
if
easier to
he
remember it
has
as
a knockoff, if he does use knockoff, I can just switch into Mega Altaria, assuming it's already Mega Evolved. Correct?
Right.
Okay.
Mega Altaria. Now that's a fun one. Mega Altaria kind of runs him through. Check +1 Mega Altaria here versus Fizz Def Max Alamomola.
Uh-huh.
Let me just get it. Alamomola defensive. Mega Altaria. Like, oh, you offensive Dragon Dance. If he is, oh, that's not max though.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you're gonna like this.
Am I gonna like it or no? No or yes?
Kind of. Return at neutral is doing 27 to 37. Only max attack, and this calc is done with bold, max defense, max HP.
To Alamomola?
Alamomola. So
Oh boy.
if I make you adamant,
Make me adamant.
30 to 35.
So I can hit a little harder.
1 at +1,
Plus 1.
5 to 53.
Jesus.
Only is doing nothing back to you.
God. And all I have to do is just set up a sub. All I have to do is just set up a sub, correct?
Sub and immediately start Dragon Dancing.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking, do not hesitate.
Then this threatens his team. This threatens his team aside
2.
from Donphan that can just take a hit.
Let me check Altaria's moveset, actually. So,
Mega Altaria, I know Mega Altaria gets Ice Beam. But then again, it probably
we're doing
wouldn't-
something much worse than Ice Beam.
Oh no.
Oh, give me the trick or grass type coverage, because if you do, we are in a good. No, you don't. You don't.
Great. Exactly what I wanted to hear.
You're sticking with return.
I'm
2,
sticking,
you're doing
I'm
60
sticking
to
with
71
return.
max.
Sticking with return. Okay. So
75 to 88. And at +4,
okay.
6.
All
At +5, you just win the game.
Plus 5 if I ever get up there. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I don't know what if he'll try to stay and like the sub, or if he'll
Uh-huh.
sub are a problem.
Yeah. If he sets up a sub, yeah, that would be a problem. Right?
Good. Okay, let me see this. Ooh, this is pretty bad actually,
Uh-oh.
because Jirachi's there.
Right. That thing is there.
Well, here's I have an idea. I have an idea. It is a stupid idea. It's a stupid idea, but I want to see it work.
Alright. What is this idea?
Wrong thing. Wrong thing. I want to keep that. I want to keep that. I keep messing up Alamomola with the freaking Mega Altaria.
Uh-huh.
If he is OU Stealth Rock.
Oh boy.
Investment. We're gonna take some off speed.
If he's defensive.
It's like 4 HP off too.
God.
We're gonna take it to 100. That's good. 200. Max. Alright. Okay, that was a stupid idea. I was gonna put Fire Blast on a physical Altaria. It's doing about 39 to 46 onto Jirachi.
Alright then. Okay. So then I would still be good
You're fine.
if I'm +2.
I don't know.
Would I still be good if I was +2?
+2, you're gonna have trouble breaking across Aloe. But other than that, you're good. I mean, if you run Return, Earthquake, Sub, DD, you're in a good spot. Just make sure rocks aren't up.
Yeah, make sure the
need to
rocks
step up.
aren't up. Okay. I mean,
Sweet. Best case scenario,
yeah.
don't have those rocks up.
On my side, at least.
This side, they'd be great. They'd be
Yeah,
chill. Guarantee you.
If they were on the other side, then that would be great. That would be fantastic, in fact. Okay.
And I can never seem to get them over there.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyways, okay. Alright, question about Jellicent. Do I bring a physical set or a special set? Especially defensive
Obviously, you bring us. Well, okay. I would go Spadef.
Alright.
Potentially special Jirachi, and you wall special Jirachi.
If he brings
And Dawn Fan on you.
I would wall it. Okay. Yeah, I can just wall a Dawn Fan by itself, would I?
Oh, but he can knock off you, but no one's gonna care about that.
Shit.
Recover, taunt, scald.
Yeah, he's gonna be afraid of a
Taunt,
Scald Burn if he's AV then. What do you?
And toxic
Oh yeah, true.
for the Alamomola.
Yeah.
I had toxic on like 4 mons against his team. I ran Scarf, Toxic, Karen Black, so.
Dang, that's some gut plays. That is some gut play.
Never clicked it. I never clicked it, and I didn't have to.
Never clicked it though. Oh boy. Okay, alright. So, specially bulky set coming in. I just need to put Toxic on it. But what would be the move set now? Scald, Recover.
Scald, Recover, Taunt
Toxic.
for Alamomola.
Toxic and Taunt. Okay. So, Scald,
Yeah, Taunt
Recover,
stops him
Toxic.
from like setting up with Rachi or setting up with Xurkitree. Well, you are obviously gonna stay on with Xurkitree, but if Jellicent's like if you need to sack Jellicent, I'll click Taunt.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Or Z Hypnosis or whatever, and he'll start sleeping Toga.
Cool. Alright. Let's see. Girder.
Girder's tough in this one.
Yeah.
It deals with the Pyroar, it can kind of deal with the Gorgeist. It can't really deal with Diancie though, and if Jirachi comes, you're gonna get flushed to death.
Of course
It's
I
gonna
am.
click knockoff.
Hey, unless I just keep spamming Mach Punch. Right? No? Okay. No, that won't work. That's not gonna work.
Okay, so Girder versus Jirachi and Girder versus Alo.
Girder doesn't get Earthquake. Why?
Girder doesn't get a lot of things.
He does not get a lot of things. No kidding. He does get. I'm pretty sure he gets Ice Punch though. So.
Wrong thing.
Anyways, best set for it. What would exactly be the best set?
Let's see if we have to bring it.
Oh yeah, true. Gotta see if we can bring it first. So. I feel
God.
oh boy, here we go.
So he can't really touch you, but if he has knockoff, he's obviously gonna go for it. Drain Punch is doing about 19 to 22 to a defensive set, and that's not even max HP, max defense.
Jeez.
And that's pretty bad.
Wait,
if you go for knockoff though, you get rid of its item.
Alamomola? Is it to Alamomola?
Defensive Alamomola.
Oh god.
I want to see how well Heracross does against you though. Here.
I imagine that Heracross would do a lot of damage, even if it was.
I'm calculating Choice Band.
Yeah.
I am calculating Choice Band, and we're gonna see how bad this is. That's 59 to 70 if he's close combat banded.
Well, shit. Okay.
Moxie Sweeper, you're dead.
Yeah, Moxie's. If it's a Moxie, I'm dead. Cause Heracross gets Poison Jab, right?
Heracross gets Poison Jab, which is pretty good against Mega Altaria.
Yeah. So if he leads that, I'm still not safe to sub, cause he would just do that.
But the other times he's like Scarfed, or well, is it Mega first turn? I keep forgetting if it's Mega first turn.
I think it is Mega first turn.
I was gonna say, stay on-Mega, take the Mega Horn, push combat.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be
nothing.
fun. Yeah, but if he is banded or scarfed like you said, I can just switch into Magnezone.
To recognize that he's banded or Scarfed, which could be tough.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I guess. The only thing I can think of like that would reveal it is either if he outspeeds one of my Pokemon that normally shouldn't, or he just does a lot of damage. Pretty much.
Next Mon.
Okay. So, let's see. So we got Lando T down. We're bringing it. We're bringing Magnezone. I just got a Gen HP Flying for it. We are not bringing Empoleon. We are bringing a Porygon 2 because it's freaking mandatory. We're bringing Jellicent. I'm not sure about Girder.
Alright, is a must bring.
So Girder, I have to bring?
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Mega Altaria, we have to bring. Just, I have to gen an Adamant substitute set for it. Let's see. Dragonite, I'm a little hesitant on bringing.
right to be hesitant for. I do think that like a Dragon Dance Z-Fly stat would really work, but
I'm a little
look
hesitant.
at Drapion and
Drapion, I've brought
some
this thing
real
every week. I've brought this thing every week. Like, you saw how
I hate it when
good-
you use it.
like either I spam knockoff or spam poison jab, and that's really it. Maybe earthquake.
Oh, here's the beautiful thing. You might get destroyed by Nidoking and destroyed by Heracross. Trap the Megalodi, Pursuit Trap the Gorgeist, and Pursuit Trap the Jirachi.
Yeah. Oh snap! Wait,
Very
that
nice
actually sounds
Pursuit
good. That actually sounds real good. Actually, I don't
Run
know what
Earthquake.
that was.
Run Earthquake.
I do usually run earthquake on my Scorpies. There we go. That's the name of my Drapion. Oh boy.
Check. I've used Drapion like 20 times, so I should know this. But does Drapion get Aerial Ace?
I believe it does not. I don't think so.
Yes.
Does it?
Aerial Ace would be for the Heracross. Earthquake could be for Xurkitree and Nidoking.
Oh wow.
Would be for Jirachi. And Knockoff.
Oh wow, it actually does get Aerial Ace. Okay. All right then. All right.
Surprised.
I guess we're bringing Aerial Ace. I guess we're bringing
Pursuit, Aerial Ace, Earthquake.
Pursuit, Aerial Ace, Earthquake. One more move.
Knockoff.
Knockoff it is then. So.
For the Pyroar, I guess. I don't know.
I gotta remember this. Pursuit, Aerial Ace. I'm writing this down right now. You don't understand. So Pursuit.
I do
Aerial
understand.
Ace,
I put it in Showdown Team Builder.
Earthquake and Knockoff, right? Pursuit, Aerial Ace, Earthquake, and Knockoff. That sounds about right.
The thing about dropping in this matchup, though, if he switches it out of a Mola, knocked off. If he switches in Heracross, you knock off his item. Okay, so I'm thinking Lumberry Drapion.
Lumberry Drapion.
You could switch in on Gorgeist Will-O-Wisps.
That would sound real great actually. That would sound real great. Do I
Actually,
have
like-
a... I'm looking right now. Do I have a I do have a Lumberry. I have 47 of them. Oh boy. All right. That sounds great.
So let's see. So if Jirachi freezes you or burns you, the Lumberry cures that.
If Gorgeist burns me with Willow, then I lum that off.
Yeah. So
If
you Pursuit Trap the Jirachi.
If
If he has a Wish
Megalodios,
Up in the air.
yeah, if Megalodios decides to paralyze me with Thunder Wave, which I have experienced, it's not fun.
It's fun. Yeah, it's real fun.
I saw your comment on the 13 turns for freaking paralysis. Oh my god.
That's me every time.
I've never gone through that many turns of
I
paralysis.
have a server who calls it Yellow Magic.
Oh dear god.
Yellow Magic, Orange. Use Yellow Magic. No, Yellow Magic hates me.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyways, so Lumberry Drapion, right? With Aerial Ace instead of Poison Jab.
We don't need poison coverage really against this team.
Yeah. Because
Need
if
it
anything,
for-
if anything, that's probably gonna help the Heracross if I actually do get it off. That is, if he actually has guts.
Yeah. So let's see the final team.
Yeah.
I'll work some of my little EV magic so you can speed creep some stuff. And
Okay. So we have Lando T, we have Magnezone, which I have to gen HP flying for. We have Porygon 2, we have Mega Altaria with an Adamant sub. We have Girder, and we have Lumberry Drapion. I don't know. My pronunciation for all these Pokemon literally changed every day. Like, one moment you hear me saying Drapion, another you're gonna hear me saying Drapion. You might even hear me saying Drapion.
okay, wait. Say the team again.
I got... Okay, alright. Lando T with Okay, defensive Lando T with Rocky Helmet. Assault Vest Magnezone with HP Flying. Porygon 2, which now that I think about it, we didn't go over the moveset for it.
Yeah, we'll fix that in a minute.
Okay, so we're oh snap, hold on. Where's Jellicent in all this? Where's Jellicent? Oh no. I just realized. Oh no. No.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. This ruins everything. Oh my god. I don't like this already. I want you. I literally looked at Jellicent. I'm just like, wait, where the hell is Jellicent?
Girder with Jellicent. I don't think Girder's gonna be doing that much anyway.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I just need to be careful of that Dark Pulse.
On Pyroar, which that's if he brings Pyroar.
Yeah. But other than that, it just walls some of his team.
It does. It potentially walls the Heracross too.
Oh snap. But then again, he can bring Night Slash for it, but that's just me.
King, I should mention that too. Nidoking, Alamomola.
Okay. So, okay. Defensive Lander T. AV Magnezone with HP Flying. Gotta repeat myself because good god. We have Specially Defensive Jellicent. We have Adamant Sub, Mega Altaria. And we have Lumberry Drapion with Aerial Ace.
Did we say Porygon too?
Yeah.
Drapion, Landorus, Magnezone, Porygon 2, Jellicent, Mega Altaria.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay,
I got it
so now my question is, what moveset is Porygon gonna bring? Porygon 2 gonna bring? My bad.
Porygon obviously needs Recover, otherwise he wouldn't have a Porygon 2.
Oh yeah, of course. So, Recover. My base set for it, I already have a set for it, which is especially defensive Porygon 2 with Eviolite, because who doesn't run an Eviolite Porygon 2? It's got Recover, obviously. I have Thunder Wave on it. I have Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. So...
Thunderbolt.
And I have Trace, by the way. I have Trace.
Thunderbolt. Just because Toxic will help against Donphan and Gorgeist and Latios and Alamomola and the
You would
Torn.
bring that? You would bring Toxic over Thunder Wave?
Thunder Wave is nice for speed control, but Toxic is just better because in the long run, you're going to be facing that Regenerator core of Torn and Aloe, and Toxic will make that go so much faster.
Yeah, and it did just dawn on me, if I did lead Porygon 2 for whatever reason against Heracross, I would be able to trace the ability that Heracross has, just to check if it has Moxie or Guts.
Yes. So another tip I'm going to give you, write stuff down. Like, I have the team builder of Showdown open while I battle
Oh boy.
teams from when they faced me. I'll just pull the one versus you real fast if I still have it.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
I
see.
just brought standard stuff, right? Because I tend to bring a lot of standard sets. I'm going like really out of my comfort zone right now with all these sets.
Exactly,
here.
that's what draft's all about, going out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, that's a learning point for me. Yo, kids, if you're watching, mark this down.
Mark this advice by Oh Great Pokemon Trainer Orange.
I mean, no kidding.
So this is gonna be an interesting match, I won't lie.
Oh boy.
Okay.
If anything, I feel like if it comes down to dRift or me, it's gonna be dRift. I feel like this is one of those teams that no matter how hard I build for, I'm just not going to have the proper team to deal with everything.
So here's the beautiful thing. It's kind of like playing a card game.
Yeah.
Cards right. You can't slam them all down at once. One at a time.
Right.
Cards when you need them. You have to put down cards when they're absolutely no use to you anymore. You have to reveal your ace at the right time.
Oh boy.
Honestly, make sure that you keep an eye on your opponent's cards as well.
Yeah.
throw a wrench in your plans.
Oh boy. So, yeah, that's the final team. This is the final team.
I'll work some of my little EV magic to see if I can make you speed creep some stuff real quick.
All right.
I just want to make sure though that isn't any
I actually
sacrificial.
do have a notepad open just to keep track of all the stuff that you're saying.
Ah, good, good.
Yeah. I feel like you're wondering, what the hell is he keeping track on? Like what is he using to keep track of all this stuff? Good God.
Yes, what is he using to keep track of it? So I know I'm talking way too fast.
Oh my God.
So that's afterwards, I think. Just so you have like sets to give to the Jenner.
Yep.
So let me just put in some movesets real fast. Flash cannon.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm
hidden
also
power
thinking
flying.
of some Pokemon that he could bring. Cause, well,
He has a lot. He has a lot he could bring. I won't lie.
I think Tornadus T, Nidoking, Mega Latias a must. There's no exception. He's bringing all three of them.
Orlando set?
Huh?
Set?
I was talking about like what dRift was bringing, and I feel like he was gonna bring Tornadus T, Xurkitree, and Nidoking, or not. Tornadus T, Nidoking, Mega Latias. There we go. That's what I.
Did we agree on a Landorus T?
Defensive Landorus T.
What moves?
Well, oh snap! Right. I have well, you mentioned Stone Edge a bit.
Like Stone Edge on here.
I have Stealth Rock, I have Earthquake, I have U-Turn, and I have Knockoff. So, out of all those moves, what do I remove for Stone Edge?
This is tough.
No kidding, it's tough. Oh my goodness. 'Cause, well, I really would only have one Pokemon that can use Knockoff, but hey, it is what it is. And no Landorus T is going without Earthquake. No Landorus T is going without Earthquake. Unless you're running a special one with Earth Power, I don't know. So, I'm starting to look at it. I feel like it's a toss-up between U-Turn or Knockoff.
See right now. I like U-Turn for the momentum, but I also like Knockoff because you get rid of like items that can be crucial.
Exactly. Oh my God. This is the 4-move syndrome thing that people talk about. like, you need space for some of these moves. Good God.
Rocky Helmet out of Mamola is pretty high, so I'm gonna say Knockoff.
So,
Knockoff.
So we're removing Knockoff.
Knockoff. So it's Earthquake, Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, Knockoff.
Oh, so we're removing U-Turn. Right?
We'd love to have it if it was a 5th move, but there's not, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know, right?
So
Stone Edge for U-Turn. There we go. Alright. So, now that we've come to a consensus, hopefully.
yes.
Alright.
Just put
I
the
still
rest stuff
need
in.
to know. I still need to know what Pokemon is he most likely gonna bring. Like I said, Tornadus T, Nidoking, Mega Latias. They are a must.
I'm gonna interrupt you one last time. This is hopefully the last time. What ability do you want on Drapion?
Sniper. Kinda wanna run Sniper.
Okay.
Alright. So is that it? Is that it?
Congelicent. That should be it.
Okay. Oh, snap. Hold on. I probably should go over the
Magnet.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Magnet Pull over Sturdy though.
Trapping a Jirachi. And I'm just gonna fire punch you and flinch you to death.
Hey, just because that it's a Jirachi, it doesn't mean it's gonna automatically flinch me to death. Like, if it's going for Fire Punch, it's just gonna burn me, and that's it. But even so, being burned...
I'm gonna bet, if it's offensive Jirachi, it's doing over half.
Oh my freaking God. So, Sturdy? Is it Sturdy then?
Sturdy, or you can run Analytic, which would actually hit his team really hard.
You know
They're
what?
just slow.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks good. Analytic does look really good. It's definitely going to be a toss-up between Sturdy and Analytic, though. So, we got to...
Analytic.
Okay.
Just because you're slow and it would actually really benefit you.
Okay, so Analytic, no Magnet Pole, surprisingly. I've never ran this otherwise. I've never ran a Magnet Zone like this.
Wow.
Ever.
So this would be the first time for you.
I know, right? Oh my
Two
God.
set. I'm just putting this down. Porygon 2 was.
It was. We
Toxic.
came to a consensus with Recover, Toxic, I believe, Ice Beam, and then something else. There's Toxic.
I have that down. Scald, Taunt.
Wait, what was the moveset for Porygon 2 again? Toxic, Ice Beam, Recover, and...
Thunderbolt.
Oh, true. Okay.
Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Scald,
So we got that done.
Taunt, Toxic, Recover.
Okay. So we're basically good on that point.
And now we are sub DD Mega Altaria. Return.
Oh.
What's the last move? EQ. That's what it was.
Yeah, Earthquake. I'm running Earthquake on it because, well, for reasons.
Jirachi.
Yeah. Jirachi, it actually hits a lot of the things on his side really hard. It hits, okay, I'm gonna just list them out. It hits Jirachi, it hits, Pyroar, it hits Nidoking, one of the biggest threats to my team, Xurkitree, and that's really it, honestly. So, like, 4 threats are going down to Earthquake. So, Earthquake is definitely a must for me, I feel like.
Team here.
Yep.
Drift. Miami Overheat. Speed tiers, please.
Wait, what?
21. I'm looking. I'm trying to speed creep some stuff.
Ah, okay. Alright.
In space 95, and I want to make sure I can outspeed the. Of like.
I've never done
Okay,
this type
so
of stuff.
I want to make sure I want to outspeed defensive Jirachi.
I mean,
Runs 236.
I do have some of the Pokemon ready. I do have some of the Pokemon. I mean, I have all the bases for the Pokemon. I have all the Pokemon, but I don't have their movesets. Is that clear? Is that good to you? So, like for example, I don't have an Analytic Magnezone, but I do have a Magnezone.
This is just taking these sets over the ones you have because these sets will be better. They're like equipped to deal with this team you're going for.
Yeah. Okay. So, how would this?
I'm just trying to see. Defensive Vrachi. No attack. I'll make you adamant. Something so complicated. The rest of this 212 in HP or let's see what would be if he's running physical Rachi, that would probably be doing more to me. Physical Rachi, I'm gonna put that 212 in defense.
Great.
Sheriff 91. Still need to outspeed base. And
Yeah.
um
Wild.
speed max speed Nidoking. Nidoking, I need you.
Yeah, I still don't know. I still need to know. In order to speed creep for like the Pokemon that like he's gonna bring, what Pokemon do you think he's gonna bring? Like I said, like I need to know what Pokemon he's gonna bring for me.
I already guessed in the 6, he has a lot he could bring, but I'm gonna go ahead and bet Torrentee, Xurkitree, Nidoking. Xurkitree, Nidoking, Aloe, Megalodi.
Megalodi, and Jirachi or Donphan. I'm thinking of one of those two.
It's a toss up between. It could be Heracross. Like we could also see Heracross.
Yeah.
We could see any of those three.
Yeah. So I don't know. I really
We
don't know.
prepped for all three, so.
I mean, technically, yeah, because stuff. Okay. I really don't know what else to do here. Oh my gosh. All we need to do is just calculate all of the EVs and stuff like that. But I feel like out of the most threatening of the three, it would definitely be a toss-up between Choice Band Heracross or Choice Scarf Jirachi. So
Jirachi would be annoying, but it's walled by Landorus, depending on if he's physical or special.
yeah. And then Heracross can
He's
just hit hard, but it's slow as hell.
I have Jellicent and Altaria and potentially a Landorus,
Yeah.
so there's
I
that.
just gotta make sure to not burn it until I know that is not Guts.
72
toxic.
speed AVs, but I need more. 5. I can't go to 295 unless I'm Jolly. Great. Oh, let me put that minus special attack.
It just dawned on me, I'm not running a single Z move.
204, right?
Like, you don't need to run a Z move, right? You don't need to run a Z move.
Into, it's not like a.
It's
So
mandatory.
I'm just gonna attack.
Is it mandatory, really?
52. Okay, so that's fine.
Because I want you to know,
I am using the rest right here.
because I want you to know, I didn't bring it. Well, I didn't get to use it, but I actually brought a like remember the Landorus T set that I brought against you, which was Rock Polish. Oh my god.
Rock Polish was great.
That was surprisingly really good building for me. Oh boy.
So I really slow team.
Yeah, but anyways, I actually had Groundium Z Landorus T just for that Salazzle because I absolutely despise that Pokemon.
Man, it's really like it's not fast. It's fast, but it's like not fast enough. Like if
Yeah.
it was up there like base 135, I'd be happy to use it. But like it's just too slow for me. Edge, it's like iffy.
Yeah.
And then we have this thing. Base 60.
This is a big problem. This is a big problem. Big. Oh my god. I'm actually terrified.
Don't panic if I give you a minus speed nature, by the way.
I won't. I'll try
that-
not to at least.
It's supposed to happen. Because analytic.
Oh yeah.
Go
Analytic.
underspeed more and
Analytic.
hit more.
Analytic. Yeah. Magnezone. It has to be slow as possible just to get that analytic boost. Right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as slow as possible. So like you can underspeed Alamomola for all I care.
Yeah, it's basically a downed version of Aegislash, except, well, you know.
Less Egg Slash like.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There's that. Okay.
So, okay, I gotta remember that. If I'm running analytic, which I'm pretty sure I am, I gotta get the speed EVs or IV to 0.
6. Speed.
Oh boy.
60 speed.
Oh god. Yeah. All right. So.
Outspeed like anything. Except for maybe mid-speed Alamomola, which he's not going to probably be doing. Max HP. Wait,
I'm like
2, right?
I'm like readying up a motorcycle right now, like. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Okay.
Special attack boosting. No. Get down here. 252. And then you don't really need to speed creep anything with this thing though.
Yeah, I don't really need to get speed on it. I feel like Landorus T, I probably don't have to speed creep for anything either. If I did have to, well, it doesn't really matter if what I was gonna say just now. Like, I could speed creep for the Nidoking, I was about to say. But if he's Scarf, then...
Well, I've tried to speed creep the Nidoking. Okay.
Yeah,
So...
I just fear the Scarf set. I just fear the Scarf.
Well, if he's Scarf, you're gonna know, and you can switch accordingly. And then predict his switch.
Oh. But then that being
If
said,
you know
that being said, that would probably sacrifice my Landorus T. Which...
That probably would. And also I have 4 EVs left. I want to use some special attack.
Oh boy. I don't want to exactly lose my Landorus T that early, because it's like really good against the Xurkitree. And let's not forget, he can bring Dazzling Gleam for the Mega Altaria.
He wants to. That's really up to him.
Yeah. He could bring it at least.
I doubt he will though, because
there's so many things
HP Ice. Because HP Ice will hit the Dragonite better if you bring that, and it'll also bring break the Tangela.
Uh-huh.
That option. And now here's the Mega Altaria set, which is the one I'm getting technical on.
Ah. So
Or is based
everything has been
6.
simple up to this far.
Alright, and here's where things are gonna get fun.
Oh boy. Here we go.
+1, what speed am I at? I'm a Mega Altaria, and I like stuff. Okay, Mega Altaria.
If we do the math, you just gotta divide the speed stat by 2, and then add that speed stat over.
Better than that. Okay.
I don't know. It's math. It's the natural math instinct in me. I don't know. And this might come as a surprise to a lot of people, but I actually really freaking love math. I absolutely love math, and I don't.
How do you love math?
Why.
How?
I don't know. That's the thing. I need to know how. Yo, I want you to know this has been going for at least over an hour. So I'm not saying we stop it.
I'll speed it up.
No, I'm not saying we stop it here. You can make it go as long as you want, but you can make it go as long as you want. But you do you, boy.
1 really? If I'm at +1 max, that's still what we have to outspeed. I'm at +2 though. Okay, so if he Scarf Jirachi, you need to get a +2 speed.
Yeah. That's what I was saying before. Like, I need to get +2 in order to outspeed that Scarf Jirachi if he actually is Scarf. And if he's not Scarf, blessed. But if he is, I don't know.
That's problematic.
I really don't know. Oh boy. So, yeah, I'm guessing Mega
I
Altaria
need to export this.
has these very interesting EVs incoming.
I'm working on some very interesting EVs.
Oh dear God. Like, I'm probably not gonna be used to them.
Investment you have at +2, you are able to outspeed Scarfed Jirachi. Scarfed Jolly Max Speed Jirachi.
At +2, I can outspeed Scarf Jirachi with the EV spread that you're gonna send me, right?
I have. Yes, sending that to you right now.
Okay.
Not right now, but I'm getting there. I'm trying to import the set. But I'm like clueless how to do this. Okay. Oh, there's an export button.
Yeah. There's just that's just that.
Hey.
It converts it to text, pretty much.
There's an export button. Okay, I wanted that. Okay, Team Builder. Delete you. Import you.
Like, there's an individual export button on the Pokemon itself, you know? Not sure if you knew that.
CVs left. Where am I gonna put those?
I mean,
These. Put them in HP.
Okay, that works. I was gonna say put them in special defense, unless you put some in special defense already.
I have not actually, and I'm putting them in HP just because I don't know what scenario you're gonna be facing.
Yeah, I guess.
If it'll be physical or special.
Yeah. I guess that works in that way as well. But Mega Altaria is gonna have that really strange EV spread. Oh boy.
Not Roost. Okay, sub. Give me sub. Okay, there we go. And I'm obviously going to make you this and this. And this.
Oh my gosh.
That.
No, I want you to know it is
Not that.
I want you to know it is currently 10:25 p.m. as I'm recording this right now.
Gosh.
It's fine though. I can stay up. I can stay up until like, well,
Sent you the DM right.
survey says now.
There's your team.
There we go. So,
EVs or anything wrong.
oh no, I'm good with it. I'm good with it actually. I'm actually good with it. Oh snap! Adamant nature, Drapian though. Okay, all right. I gotta remember to put that down. So, adamant. Okay, there we go. So I gotta look.
So if you need like the Jenner to do anything,
Yeah.
you can just send that team.
Yeah. I'll have this team copied down right now. I'll just have this team. Oh wait. Snap. I just remembered. I kind of wanted to run adamant scarf for Mega Altaria. Or not adamant scarf. Adamant sub. There we go.
Oh, I have to run Jolly so you can outspeed some stuff.
I mean, okay.
Outspeed that Jirachi.
Mm.
It'll work. And it also outspeeds Scarf Heracross, which would be a very problematic.
Yeah, it would be
Thing if you
very
don't have your sub up.
problematic. Yeah, I imagine it would be very problematic, but oh
And
snap.
outspeed that Scarf Heracross.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that'd be the
I
thing.
can do for you, man.
Yeah. Okay. So,
You stayed with us this long, you are a trooper.
no kidding. If you actually stayed for this long, you are a trooper.
Well,
So,
takes me 2 hours to make one team.
yeah, exactly. But with that being said, that's gonna be it for this team builder, you guys. If you guys enjoy this video and you want to share your support, hit the like button down below, give me a thumbs up. I don't really care, but if you do, and if you want to support your Seoul Star Strikers or the Seattle Superiors, links are gonna be in the description. So it is what it is.
I'm not uploading it to YouTube, sadly, but I will next season.
Yeah, no kidding. All right.
Well, I'm sorry, it's a little hard to upload after you get 6-0'd. I mean, that's a... Polo, I was not very happy after that match.
Well, then you better look at the week I was like against Kyle.
Kyle. Oh, no.
Anyways, with that being said, again, thank you guys so much for watching. We're both outie. So,
I'll see you, man.
bye.
Bye-bye.
I just smacked my 3DS. Oh boy.
I have to build for what's his name?